They say curiosity is harmless. They say it's what makes us human. But there are places where curiosity becomes a door, and once opened, it never fully closes. It started on a normal night, the kind of night no one remembers. A quiet room, a glowing screen, and a man named Hassan, sitting alone in the dark. He wasn't special. He wasn't brave. He was just curious. The rain tapped softly against his window. His computer hummed, and the internet stretched endlessly in front of him. He had heard the stories before. Everyone had. Whispers about a place hidden beneath the surface of the internet. A place where rules didn't exist. A place called the Red Room. He never believed it. Not really. Not until he saw the link. It appeared in a forum buried deep within anonymous threads. No title, no description, just a string of random letters. And beneath it, a message. Starts in 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 12 seconds. A countdown. He stared at it. His first instinct was to close the page, to forget it, to move on. But he didn't, because the timer kept moving. Every second felt intentional. Every second felt like it was aware of him. Tick, tick, tick. He told himself it was fake. A scam. A joke. But he didn't leave. Hours passed. The rain stopped. The world outside went silent. And still, he waited. When the timer reached 0, nothing happened. Just a black screen. He exhaled. Relief washed over him. He almost laughed. He had wasted his entire night. He moved his mouse to close the window. And then, the screen changed. So suddenly it made him flinch. A room appeared. Dim. Grainy. Lit by a single red light. The camera was fixed in one corner. The walls were bare concrete. And in the center, there was a chair. Someone was sitting in it. Hassan froze. The person's head was lowered, their face hidden, their hands resting in their lap. They weren't moving. The video was silent. No sound, no movement, just a faint flicker of the red light. His heart began to race. His mind searched for logic. This had to be recorded. It had to be fake. And then the person moved, slowly, their head tilted upward. Not fully, just enough. Enough to show they were alive. Hassan felt his stomach drop. He leaned closer to the screen. He didn't realize he was holding his breath. A small notification appeared beside the video. A chat box. Empty. And beneath it, a message. Welcome. He stared at it. His fingers hovered over his keyboard. He didn't type anything. Another message appeared. Observers. 1. He blinked. 1. Just 1. Him. Hassan's mouth went dry. His room suddenly felt smaller. Colder. He looked behind him. Nothing. Just darkness. He turned back to the screen. Another message appeared. Begin! His heart pounded so hard he could hear it. He didn't answer. He didn't move. He just watched. The person in the chair lifted their head a little more. Their face was still hidden in shadow, but their breathing was visible. Slow, uneven, real. Hassan whispered to himself, "This isn't real." But it was. It had to be. The camera shifted slightly. Just slightly. As if someone had touched it. Hassan's skin crawled. Because he realized something. If this was live, then someone else was in that room. Someone behind the camera. Watching. Waiting. The chat updated again. No input detected. Default sequence ready. Hassan's hands trembled. He reached for his mouse. He needed to close it. He needed to leave. But his body didn't listen. Because the person in the chair suddenly spoke. A weak voice. Barely audible. Hello? Hassan felt ice run through his veins. It wasn't distorted. It wasn't robotic. It was human. And it was afraid. The chat updated. Sequence start. The camera moved. Footsteps echoed softly. The person in the chair began to panic. Their breathing quickened. They pulled against something. Restraints. They were tied down. Hassan slammed his laptop shut. The sound echoed in his room. Silence. Heavy. Oppressive. He sat there. Frozen. His heart refused to slow down. Minutes passed. He told himself it was fake. It had to be fake. He opened his laptop again. The screen was normal. His desktop. Nothing else. No video. No chat. No red room. He laughed nervously. Just a prank. But then he saw it. A single file on his desktop. He didn't remember creating it. It was named Observer. His chest tightened. His hand moved without permission. He clicked it. It was empty. Just a black screen. And one line of text. Thank you for watching. His power went out. Instantly, darkness swallowed his room. His laptop died. His lights died. Everything died. He sat there in the dark, unable to move, unable to breathe. And then, from somewhere in his apartment, he heard it. A sound. Soft. Faint. Footsteps. Not on his computer. Not in his headphones. Behind him. Real. He turned slowly. His apartment was empty, but the footsteps continued. One step, then another. Closer. He couldn't see anything, but he could feel it. Something was there, watching him. The power came back suddenly. His lights flickered on. His laptop restarted. His room was empty, but his screen showed something new. His webcam was on, and on the screen, he saw himself, sitting there, staring, watching. A new message appeared beneath his image. Observed. His blood ran cold, because he realized something. He was never just a viewer. He was part of it, part of the Red Room. Days passed. Ehsan stopped sleeping. Every night, he checked his computer. The file remained. Observer. Always there. Always watching. He tried to delete it. It came back. He unplugged his webcam. It turned on anyway. He covered it. The light still glowed beneath the tape. He started hearing sounds. Footsteps. Breathing. Whispers. Always when he was alone. Always when his screen was on. One night, a new countdown appeared. Not on a website. Not in a browser. On his desktop. Starts in 1 hour. He didn't click anything. He didn't touch anything. But it was there. Waiting. Counting down. For him. He realized the truth too late. The Red Room wasn't a place you visit. It was a place that visits you. The countdown reached 0. His webcam activated. The screen turned red. And Ehsan understood. Somewhere, someone was watching him now. Waiting. Curious. Just like he was. And the worst part, he couldn't look away. Because now, he was the one in the chair. And somewhere in the dark, a new observer had just clicked the link.